Welcome back to Chamber Exchange, the TV show. I want to thank Bank Hometown, our sponsor, for making the show happen. And we're about to enter our final segment. We want to thank Andrew Davis from Worcester Regional Airport, the director, and also part of the Massport team, for updating us with Worcester Regional Airport news, as well as Sherry Pitcher, who's the Senior Director of Business Development for Fontaine Brothers and chair of the event that's coming up with the United Way Women's Initiative. And Emily McCann. I want to thank them for giving us an update on the annual Power of the Purse Women's Initiative event. And in our final segment, Alexandra Bavosi, who's the Complex Director of Sales for Courtyard by Marriott, Worcester, and the Hampton Inn Suites of Worcester. Welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, so Alexandra, we were talking before we started the tape to roll here, the camera started to roll. When you look at the development in North Worcester and what is not kind of known as Gateway Park, one of the first major investments or developments that took place was the Courtyard for Marriott, and then some of the subsequent investments came with WPI and some of the funding that came from the state and federal government to help expand that, both academic and research and private sector companies coming in there. And then the investment was followed by the Hampton Inn Suites. But it was a hotel which was kind of one of the major catalysts.
Absolutely. So that property was built in the late 1990s. At that point, there hadn't been a Marriott product in downtown Worcester in quite some time. So it was a great addition to the city and to the region. So we're really thrilled to be there and continue to add along through.
And there's something to be said for kind of being a first mover. And sometimes, people, well, what's that mean? And when you look at the transformation of Gateway Park and really the Grove Street corridor, having that hotel as a way to support some of the restaurants on Front Street and coffee shops that have been there and expanded and grown along that area. We've seen that subsequent investment with WPI, academic and research space, dorms, as well as private companies locating there. A new garage. So that then led to a second hotel that was built.
Correct. So the ownership company at that time that owned it built the Hampton Inn Suites in 2016, and that really continued to expand that entire area, which continued around the corner there for WPI to expand onto the Prescott Street and build their garage and their laboratories and Curia laboratories and all that kind of thing.
Yeah,
so
and we just had a ribbon cutting for a new business, Fuel America, which is right around the corner, which again is an amenity that supports the hotel and kind of can cross-pollinate. Just for our viewers, how many rooms in the Courtyard?
The Courtyard has 134 rooms, and the Hampton Inn Suites has 100 rooms.
Okay, so 230 plus, which is
correct.
Which is great. It's been a strange time, for all of us, but no industry has probably been hit harder than the industry of the hospitality industry, arts and cultural institutions, our restaurants and retail. As we come out of COVID and reach that herd immunity, if you will, what's the experience been for you as we come out of this?
Well, we feel very fortunate to be in Worcester. I think that Worcester as a city has been on the forefront of helping each other come out of the pandemic and react appropriately to all the needs of our travelers and our people that live here. And so we feel very fortunate to be here. We had a lot of reasons, even during the pandemic, for people to continue to have to travel to and through Worcester, which has really helped, I think, probably all of the hotels in downtown. We're, like everybody, have seen a spike in business and continue to. We feel very hopeful for the future. We have, numbers that are reaching beyond 2019 now, so we're very happy about that.
That's terrific. And, you've alluded to it. We are very lucky and to have a diversity of healthy and robust sectors that complement each other and can help support many businesses year round. Healthcare, higher ed, manufacturing, our financial services, our arts and cultural events, our sports teams, et cetera. So there's a lot to offer. But we talked about a little of the history of the Courtyard, when it was built, but there's a major refresh or renovation going on right now, and that's a I'm sure, pretty significant investment. So why don't you talk about that?
Sure. In 2021, the Courtyard, during the height of the pandemic, started a full renovation. There had been some renovation done over the years, but not really a full renovation. So every inch of the indoors was renovated from top to bottom, so we're very excited about that. That completed the end of November. And just recently, the outside started, and that will be done by the 1st of June. So as you drive by in the coming days, you'll see that there is work going on.
I did see it the other day.
And it's exciting. It's actually going to look different as well. So when you gaze from, Major Teller Boulevard across to Gateway Park, you're going to notice that there's a different blending of how the buildings come. That landscape there is going to look a little different. So we're excited about that. And then the Hampton Inn Suites, which we all know had been rented out to WPI for the last 2 years as a dormitory, that comes back to us and opens as a full hotel to the public on June 1st. So it's almost like a reopening,
right.
Because if you've searched for Hampton Inn Suites to come to Worcester, you haven't been able to find it even on any online sites until June 1st. So it's really being branded as a reopening.
Got it. And with that reopening, you mentioned is going to happen on June 1st, there's going to be a celebration.
There sure is.
On June 8th. And what can we expect in the minute or two we have left?
Well, I mean, we kind of thought about it with our company, and we feel like, we're back and better in the woo. So we're back with the Hampton, and we're better with the Courtyard, and we love the woo so much, and we love the spirit of the woo. So we're going to have a big after hours party with every partner and every neighbor and every corporation from 4 to 7. There's going to be food, fun, door prizes, excitement, music, fun
stuff
for everybody.
Well, that's great, and we're going to do that in conjunction with our sister organization, Discover Central Mass, which is great. So if someone wants to go online, is there someone they can go or look just to get, if they want to book or learn?
Sure,
or see
Marriott.com, plug in Worcester, HamptonInnSuites.com, plug in Worcester.
Excellent. Well, Alexandra Bavosi, Complex Director of Sales for Courtyard by Marriott at Worcester and Hampton Inn Suites in Worcester. Thanks for being with us and giving us an update.
Thank you so much, Tim.
And thank you, our viewers and our sponsor, Bank Hometown, for helping make the show happen.